One storm changed everything.
This is one of the rotating storms this afternoon.
Hey, James, I want to pass along a report from Jeremy Campbell.
At that moment, I moved to the other side of the story.
Jeremy Campbell, one of our reporters here at ABC 3340, his parents' home has been hit.
Destroyed by this tornado, an EF3 half a mile wide.
96 homes were hit.
For years, I've covered storm damage.
The roof was blown off by heavy wind.
No story could prepare me for this. I expected the house to be damaged, but I didn't expect everything else to be gone. Miles of fallen trees, uprooted and snapped. We were home. I don't even recognize it. You don't know where to start. But storms pass and the sky clears. It seems bigger now.
Well, we put in our sunroof.
An army of support flooded in. Friends, family, even strangers cutting, cleaning, and packing. I couldn't stop wondering. Part horrifying and then the other part fascinating. So many questions, even weeks later. For the answers, I asked the man who's tracked 1,000 storms. I've been thinking about this my entire life. I've been afraid of this my entire life. I thought I would be prepared, but when I arrived and I saw the yard covered in trees for miles, there were no words for it. I wasn't prepared emotionally.
No, I'm telling you, Jerry, you could see this stuff over and over and over again for 35 years and you're not used to it. But when it's your property and when it's your family, that's when it hits home.
After going through it, one question on my mind is, what are the chances that this could happen again?
Sure, it could happen again. Absolutely. Maybe it'll be 100 years or 200 years, but what if it's next week? We just don't know, so it doesn't matter. You have to be ready.
Amidst the damage, we discovered a calm in the storm. Our family tornado room, that center room in the house, it was fine. The plan works when you have one.
But your parents were blessed because they could have been here.
It could have been so much worse. One month after the storm, our house sits empty. Uprooted oak trees burn away. And as I stand in the scarred landscape, knowing this tornado engulfed our home, it's eerie. How do you move on? The Pearsons know the answer. These faded photos illustrate the Christmas story that's still clear in their minds.
I'll never forget. We know now it can happen anywhere at any time.
In 2001, as they decorated the tree, a tornado ripped apart their home and almost 100 others.
We were so fortunate.
Fortunate to survive. A neighbor died in that storm. 8 years later, the tornado haunts them.
We're fearful and more cautious.
But they consider that a good thing.
We watch it. We watch exactly what it's going to do, and as soon as there's any warning given out, we go to the storm shelter.
They also watch for ways to help others, to give back.
We think more about it when places are hit. You feel so sorry for the people, and now you know what they're going to have to go through. And that's why I say any kind of help anybody can give it's great.
My family can relate after friends and strangers help clean up the damage. And then there's an awareness of the things you cannot replace, the things that somehow escaped the wind. Gratitude rises from loss. I've been searching for a lesson to be learned in this. Would you say that's the lesson to be learned?
There's a lot of lessons to be learned from this. Every day's a gift. Every day's precious. You don't know what's going to happen, but you've got to be ready.
Rebuilding in Jackson County. Jeremy Campbell, ABC 3340.